Jason here in the shop. I wanted to tell you about another cool tool. Down here with the tool. Get my ugly face out of the way in just a second. Anyhow, this thing is called a tool handle, and they were sold as kind of like the early multi-tool deal, kind of like an early Gerber or Leatherman. And they made different ones for woodworking and other trades that people had. But at any rate, let's get down to the tool. Alright, so this is the multi-tool. And this one in particular, made by Miller's Falls. And it has two jaws. And when you turn them, let's turn it this way so you can see it. Open it up there. They open up the jaws. Inside the back, you have a big hole. Right now it's empty, but it stores all of the bits that would have come with this particular tool in the handle. Hence the tool handle name. So, anyway, here's some of the tools that you might have seen in a tool handle. What you see there, these, I'm not so sure they actually came with the tool originally. Things like these are chisels here, little bitty chisel. There's a little gouge that you can find here. There it is. And some other odds and ends. There's a screwdriver and all that sort of thing. Now, over here just a little bit, those I think are the ones that came with this particular tool handle. And most of these that look like screwdriver bits are not, in fact, screwdriver bits. Some of them are easier to tell than others. Let's see if you can tell on this one here. There you go. It's got an angled point to it. So it's like a chisel. And really what it is just a little drill bit. And you can drill a hole with it. It's not very much fun to drill a hole with these things. This is a fairly small one. Some of them are a little bit bigger. And it also came with like a little striking awl here, a little sharp pointed striking awl, and a bird cage awl. So you can see this here is a real sharp pointed obelisk looking deal here. But it works great. So anyway, one of the cool things that you can do with this guy, like I said, you can drill a hole with it. So let's scoot this out of the way here. Here's a board. I'm going to take one of these regular drill bits here, and we're going to drill a hole. So it just has two, and you put it in there with the kind of crooked or 45-degree angle to the jaws. It's got a notch in the jaw, and the reason I think these came with it, they've got the hashing that holds some cross hatching in the base of the bit there, and that holds it in there. So anyway, tighten them down good. You take it and you just turn back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it will drill a hole. Very tiny hole, but it will drill a hole. And it's not much fun either because it's kind of back and forth. This little bird cage awl here actually does a really good job. I actually use this bird cage awl quite a bit. But you can take it, and same thing. It's good for starter holes, for little screws, little nails, that sort of thing. Works good for that. So if you got one of these little cup hooks maybe, like this, you can put it in that starter hole and screw it right on in. Now, another cool thing about this, one of the little tricks that I've used this for, these little things can be kind of hard to put in at times, especially if you're going into some really hard wood. So I'll take these things, because it's only got two jaws, you can get away with this, and chuck it up in here. And there I've chucked up the hook, and then you just turn it in to the hole that you drilled. And get all the torque you want and get it in there. And you got it where you want it. And you just loosen up the jaws. Ta-da! There you go. Cup hook. There she is. Miller's Falls tool handle. And hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you later.